monsters.
That's
Madness.
weird.
Just fucking invincible, unkillable wee Valhalla-bound bastards, man. Honest to God.
Do you know what's not unkillable?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Amazing.
pals.
So
Welcome
even
to.
being on the other side of him now, because
Yeah.
we're normally different. We're
Yeah.
different. This is also new as well, but we'll
This is very
fucking
new.
address
Yeah,
this in a bit.
very new.
You can see us for the first time, people.
Indeed. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't know which
Hello.
camera I'm looking at. Which camera?
Are you looking at that one? Connie's got his close up.
That's my one.
Hi.
I don't know.
That's
I
what's
don't know.
mine.
Yeah, and that's yeah.
So I can jim the camera like this.
But yeah, welcome to episode 22 of the Roll With It podcast.
Oh, God.
Coming to you,
Yay.
quote unquote, live
From
from the Variety Bar basement dwellings. And for the first time, boom, on camera, live and in person.
You can actually see this fucking dynamite studio that we get to hang out in all the
Best.
time.
It's the fucking best.
Great, isn't it?
But yeah, welcome everyone. I am visually now your editor of the Roll With It podcast, both video and audio. The executive assistant to the executive producer of the podcast, general shit out, East Coast variant of the Grid Squared unit, and your overall best friend
Yay.
who runs
Yay.
mad space shit all the time. I suppose now that we're in person, we can kind of pick which direction we want. Actually, I'm going to cross the way because I
We've
can.
never done a crossover.
A diagonal.
A diagonal.
We've never done that.
Well, it's like we're playing tennis, like
yeah.
I prefer golf.
golf says the archery dickhead.
Oh, I know.
That's the joke.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh,
Anyway,
Anyway, I am the West Coast variant, Greg W. Your executive producer, or
Greg
executive-
West.
Greg West.
No,
go
that's something else.
west. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
That might be even
Go
worse than my
west.
actual name. So,
But at least it's not Fred West.
it's well. That's
Well,
true. That's
well,
true.
okay.
I do get told continuously that I do look like Peter Sutcliffe, though. So it's all the serial killers that kind of look like.
Say
Wow.
I think it's just the
Holy
grizzly
shit.
beard.
Yeah.
I think Lauren's got a bit of the dammer going on about her as well, do you know?
Nah, not with those. If she had the, you did used to have the glasses,
Wow.
like that,
She
though, didn't you? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You had darker framed
Fairly.
ones. They looked kind of jammer-esque.
No,
My-
Dahmer had light frames.
my-
Dahmer had
my-
light frames with
Dahmer
the
did.
bar across.
Who am I thinking of?
My brother
Oh, fuck.
had a bit of a Dharma
Yeah,
look
he-
about him, me bleach blonde hair
he'd
and
fucking
those
duck-
glasses.
He'd Dharma initiative about him as well.
Wow. Anyway, moving back into the intros for fuck's sake.
Yep. Who got across? Like you're 7 to me, I'm 7 it back to Connor. Then.
Oh.
Yes, I am Captain Carl Adolf Schlitt of U-Boat 106, most famous for taking a shit improperly, flushing the toilet and sinking the U-boat.
What the fuck?
I'm Connor Fallon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm one of the corners of the row. How the fuck are you doing?
This
And
is-
then
this is
diagonally
my
across
disappointed
from
face.
me.
I'm ill.
It's Laura. She's ill.
I'm ill.
Yes.
Hi.
It seems like being a divinity does not prevent you from
Sadly not.
the same illnesses as it does in D&D.
Sadly not.
No. Oh well.
The other co-creator of Row just ill today.
Just ill.
Still.
Our wee Laura.
It would be Laura.
Yay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
What episode are we on now? Is this fucking
22, my friends.
22.
22.
16th of
We
April.
are officially in our Taylor Swift era.
I'm feeling 22.
Don't. I thought she was going to.
Listen, I made the joke last week,
Yep.
an episode early. I'm not caring. I'm
Yeah.
doing it, right?
No.
I'll just look disapprovingly
Yeah.
at the camera.
She's too powerful.
There you
We're
go.
Team Sabrina on this side, so
I said that. I definitely said that I prefer Sabrina Carpenter and Chapel Roan to
Same.
Taylor, but the joke's there and I'm making it. Making my way downtown. Anyway,
Oh dear.
let's go into your and I's favourite segment, the Nat 20s, Nat Fails, Nat Single, whatever you want it to be, of the week.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are we... Oh, right, okay.
Well, me and Laura have got a fucking
now,
screamer.
now you can actually see him.
We got yes.
He is actually buzzing out of his tree.
So buzzing.
Laura in her sickened state is still the biggest beaming smile ever. Mr. Fallon, take it away.
We got an offer accepted on a flat.
Yeah, baby!
Fucking finally. Took us ages, and hilariously, if you
Actually,
remember,
it didn't take us that
no,
long.
well, actually, in the grand scheme of things, we've actually not been looking for a house that long.
No, you
No,
really
we're
haven't.
really not.
And
Yeah.
if you remember us being really excited about the last one, which we sadly didn't get, this is literally fucking next door.
It is,
It's
yeah.
through the wall and up the stairs, so it's the
Yeah.
exact same area.
So good.
It's a slightly bigger flat. We're buzzing. Hopefully, we'll be all moved in end of the year before Christmas and stuff. That'll be class.
Yeah.
Would be
All right.
amazing.
It's this part that's the pain in the.
Oh, it's just fucking
This
mortgages
is-
and contents insurance and bleh,
Aye.
fuck.
This is the worst one because what'll happen now is like you're stuck in lawyers' fees and things like that there for it, and then Like you end up with terrible ones. Like
Having
especially see
so much fun.
if this person's trying to buy another house as well, but they're waiting for you to do this one, then their offer gets rejected on that. It's like, oh, it's
So the
can
women
snowball
apparently
like
they've,
nothing else.
apparently they've got a wee place, which is exciting.
Good.
So, but yeah, we'll fun it. It's
Yeah,
great.
man.
We've been doing lots of, as much as it's exciting. Yes, the adulting side of it is boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got to pay this person money and this person money. We need your P60. We need this. We need that. I'm like, fucking
Oh yeah.
adulting, man. There we go. That's as fucking serious as it's going to get on this podcast. My God.
Yeah.
But yes, hard to think of a better 20 than that.
Well,
I mean,
Well,
I've got a better one.
Oh.
really? Eh?
I was in Birmingham last week.
That's not really. That's
But-
actually- that's
off
not
to a
fun.
shite start.
But
Yeah.
it was a work thing, which is also kind of shite.
Uh-huh.
But the work thing, we did a Taskmaster style
Oh,
thing.
Oh.
very
I've seen
nice.
like 2 episodes of Taskmaster, like 10 plus years ago. But my team won.
Yay! Wait, hold on, wait a
I mean, it
minute.
was just a series of nat ones there.
You are comparing a work trip to Birmingham.
Of course, I'm not saying that's better than having an
You
offer.
literally
Well, you said that. I was about to fucking jump in.
You literally uttered the words, "I've got a better one."
Better than getting
Obviously,
that.
I don't think that's better. I'm just being funny.
All right.
Oh wait, Laura did a funny! Yay!
No.
Wow.
Birmingham's pish. A work trip pish.
Yeah.
Taskmaster's mid at best. And well,
Whoa.
actually, to be fair, who's
Very
the wee Australian guy? I like him.
What would be your feeling?
The wee dead pit.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Campbell.
Sam
he's,
Campbell.
he's fucking
Yeah.
class. I take that back. He's pretty.
Oh yeah, when he says to Greg Davis,
Any questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you a child of divorce?
oh, it's brilliant.
That got me that one.
Yeah, that's exceptional.
Taskmaster just for like you need to
Yeah.
like it's so good a show. Like, it's too good. It's one of the best shows on TV.
Easily.
I would say maybe the best.
What about the Gregs? Have we got nat ones? Have we got nat 20s? Good weeks, bad weeks.
No much has happened this week. Nat 20, Wee Fig won her first agility show.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Yeah. So Becca's been training super hard and managed to get Wee Fig. I say Wee Fig, she's the biggest of her dogs. But Fig managed to win her first agility show the other week.
Yes.
And then I ended up going to Busted versus McFly on
yes.
Wednesday night.
Now,
But
here's the
Charlie
thing.
wasn't there, so what was the point?
No,
Right.
Charlie was there. It's James that's not
It's
well.
James Bourne's not well, but his brother turned up.
His brother's been
Wait, which one's James?
the wee one.
The one nobody knows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
But-
Charlie was there.
If
Yeah.
we had to put you up against a wall, Busted or McFly.
Ooh, diddle-diddle-doo-doo.
So, right.
Busted.
I saw Busted last year and I was a wee bit like,
Yeah.
yeah. Normally I like McFly. I like everything about them. I'm like, I see their humour, I see everything like that about them, like their songs and things like that there. I was shocked by how little McFly songs I actually know.
There's like
They were
4.
playing.
To be fair,
And then-
I can think of 3 off the top of my head, and that's it.
Busted came on and they were so much more improved than what I saw them last year.
Yeah.
And they were playing stuff a little touch heavier. You could see that president fight star influence coming in. So it's like the
President is so
what I
good.
got to school for was a lot more.
Pig squeals.
That's a
It
really
felt like-
creepy song.
It's super creepy.
That's
But-
a creepy fucking song.
Uh-huh.
The music video is
But
horrible.
they change it
Yeah.
up as well now. Like, so now she's 53 rather than 33.
Okay, yeah,
And
cool.
I'm like, that is
That is
comedy.
funny. That is funny.
That is
Class,
comedy.
and I love it.
Fuck, I diddle do.
They did a little bit of a Green Day cover as well. And
Oh.
they basically they had the guy who was doing the drums for Busted versus the thing made drum. Who is it? It's Harry from McFly doing that, and then they did a bass player battle off, but they were in the crowd when they were doing it, and they were doing a little bit of Green Day covers when they were doing that. And
Excellent.
I'm like, this
Nice.
is actually a pretty ace gig.
Yeah. Did you see
Rad.
2 people dressed up as
As
stars?
they were directly in front of me,
One of them was my cousin.
directly in front of me.
One of them was my cousin. She was not meant to be going, and our best pal from years were gone by, was like, "Fancy coming? By the way, we're dressing up as stars." And she went, "Aye, all right,"
Why were they dressed up as stars?
because the Star Girl.
It's a McFly song.
Oh,
It's the best McFly song.
Easily.
cool.
5 Colours was the reason I started.
And they do a little dance across the stage with it as well.
Okay. I think I do know that song.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting your pop culture is just. It's as if you've
But-
quantum leaped here for the Victorian era.
But McFly and Busted were like my era.
Yeah.
Like
But you
that
don't know,
was
and you don't know
was
Stargirl.
And you don't know Stargirl? Reached
I
number 3 in the
recognised
UK
it.
charts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
number 3, not
Yeah.
number 1. No, Busted were my thing. I had a calendar of Busted.
Oh, okay.
The
And
year
you
that
didn't
they-
know which one
and you
James
don't know
was?
which James Bourne is.
It didn't say James on it. It
Yeah,
was just like
but you know who-
the three
Oh,
of them.
So you know who
Charlie,
Ch-
and
you know
the
who
other
Charlie
one
is?
and the wee one.
Well, Matt.
So hold on.
Matt
so,
Willis.
So you know who Matt Willis is?
Uh-huh.
You know who
Yes.
Charlie is? There's
Yes.
only 3 people in that band.
Yeah.
It's Charlie and Matt and not Matt Charlie.
I'm gonna say Amel. So
Oh, fucking brilliant. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I
Fucking hell.
I cried
Cheesy.
when they broke up.
Peeps, man.
I cried.
Cheesy
Which-
Peeps
when
is
they
right.
broke up.
Which time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a
Well,
few.
Well, the
were-
first time they
Two
broke
times.
up.
Yeah.
When the first time they broke up.
That's
Fucking
hilarious.
hell.
And then like I didn't really care after that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the only band I was ever sad about breaking up or stopping, I guess, was Blink-182. Like so when they stopped the first time.
See,
Well, yeah, I was
like,
gonna say-
I get maybe, but like I saw them live and
Yeah.
I've never been more disappointed. Well,
Oh, really?
other than Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot Chili Peppers and Blink-182, the 2 biggest bands that have ever disappointed me live.
Wow.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
And
Huh.
then Becca went to see the Chili Peppers the other year when they played in Hampden, and
Yeah.
she came back and she just went, "You were absolutely right. They were rotten live."
Wow.
And I was like, "Yep, told you."
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's a good one. What about you? Have you got on that one? You got on that 20?
I mean, my brain doesn't know anything but health and safety, food safety, and environmental impact.
One of those weeks.
No, I had an audit 2 weeks ago, and for anyone that knows of the auditing world, you get 3 weeks to return any corrective actions for anything that they picked you up on. Except I've got 1 week less, which should have been next week, but I have a major third-party audit, which then means I have 3 weeks to complete them. Except I don't, because I've got 2 and a bit weeks because the EHO are doing in their annual food law cycle as well.
That sounds shit.
It genuinely is, because I was like, yes, once I get the third party audit out of the way, I can take all the annual leave that I've not used yet, because I've only had 2 days annual leave currently out of an entitlement of 35, because it's meant to be 30. I carried 5 over from last year. Technically it's 40 because I've got all the bank holidays, because I've worked all of them as well.
Sure.
Wow.
So I'm just like burning to the end, and I'm like, get this over with so I can just not be at work and just spank on my annual leave in November. And I mean, technically I've got 2 weeks booked in December. I'm going to America to visit friends, but
Why? I mean, that's visiting friends. It's like, but why?
yeah, I don't get to see them that often.
fair.
And like,
I've got a bunch of holidays just sitting there that I need to like
yeah,
use it. Like the next tabletop takeover, I've just put in as a holiday because I'm like I need to use it to get
Yeah.
the money. So I'm like, fuck it.
100%. Yeah.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean? Might as well.
But
get that.
keep them because
Yes.
we'll need them
If
when
we
we
move in.
to our little house.
Moving.
Class.
We'll be moving.
We're gonna have our fucking swords up on the wall. Everything. It's gonna be fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
We have one sword.
Oh,
I'm patiently waiting for him to buy me.
I'm
Wow.
trying to get you another sword.
Okay.
Go and get your Zero. It's gonna be class.
Yeah.
It'll be
Nice.
fucking good. Now, games, because that's apparently what we do here when we're not waffling about fucking shite. I wanted to talk about, because I've seen
Games,
an
you say?
interesting sort of Reddit thread.
Gamis.
Games, yes.
Games?
The thing that we do with
Gamis.
the dice and
It's
our
a
friends.
ancient Turkish practice of
Trubugs? What are trubugs?
drugs.
It goes back before the Turks. I think it was King Darius II of Persia.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
started it, yeah.
Prior to the Ottoman Empire.
Of course,
Yep,
yes, of course,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
Which
then-
is different from the Wardrobe Empire.
Yeah.
well done.
Well done, Mr. Watt. Well done. Well done.
That tickled
Look,
me.
you can have
But
my
no,
clapping shot.
There was
There you go.
there was a Reddit article that I thought was quite interesting, and it was like less about systems and what have you. And I think there was a question that was kind of similar a couple of weeks ago in the Discord, and it was more about the settings of TTRPGs or just games in general. We can open up
Yeah.
to like board games and stuff, and how there seems to be like not only sort of like kind of trends, but there's like waves, it kind of ebbs and it sort of flows. And what, if anything, if we've got like a sort of preference for setting? I don't mean system, because obviously you can have fantasy, which can be dark as hell for like Workborg, or like really high end and like like Feywild, D&D sort of stuff. Like just a setting as a sort of whole. If we've got like kind of favourites, or if you think there's one that's overhyped, or think the one that's not really kind of used enough, I think. I mean, I'll open it up. What I'm enjoying seeing most about, and this could just be because I'm really fucking crushing on Mothership now, is your sort of horror ones. You start to see a lot more of them. Like there's ones that are popping up on like kind of
They're
like
really creeping out
Yeah.
the woodwork.
like backer kit. There's loads of stuff on backer kit Kickstarters. That's all these like Chainsaw Borg or Blood Borg, like using Borg as an example, there's loads
Yeah,
of
like,
other ones.
you say Borg, it's a horror.
Yeah,
Straight away. So it's
absolutely.
like, right, okay, I wonder which version of that.
But there's
horror it
loads
is.
of other ones.
Yeah.
Like I can't. There was Ex Tenebris, which is a kind of a gothic sort of sci-fi one, and that's a sort of horror. And there's like all these other ones that I've sort of been like seeing kind of popping up, and that seems to be the sort of new hotness. But I'm enjoying, I guess, horror as a setting.
Yeah.
I guess maybe.
Horror's more the genre. The setting would be space.
Yeah.
Okay, probably. Then I would say like the kind of the futility, the awfulness, the kind of like super high lethality of like our final frontier, like space.
Well, I think that's we were kind of briefly talked about that in the car before we got into recording. But yeah, you kind of hit on that spot, Greg. Is that there's like a real difference between theme and setting. Setting is the kind of environment. So you're in space. You're in the Wild West.
Yeah.
You're in 1940s England. You're in 1800s Turkey. You're in 17th century Japan. That's a setting. But your theme is horror. Is sci-fi. Is like steampunk.
Space.
Spice. Thanks, Tim Curry. But that's and it's interesting in how you pair it up because it's almost like you have it's like Borderlands in that sense because you've got an infinite amount of ability of like pairings that you can do between all of those like settings. You could have a horror-based feudal Japan. You could have a steampunk version of space. You know, there's an endless way to pair it. It's just what is your flavour? Ooh, tell me what's your flavour?
I'd probably say then like
Play.
I think the sci-fi-ish setting I would say is then probably my favourite. Then I'm enjoying a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
Because even other stuff that I've played a bit of, I need to play more of like Dirtbags and stuff where it's like that kind of sci-fi kind of aspect to it. I'm kind of enjoying that as much as like again like I was saying in the car, how everybody's sort of the first setting you're given when you go TTRPG or even board game and stuff seems to be set in fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. It's a good place to start. Everybody knows fantasy. Everybody's seen Lord of the Rings or something like Lord of the
Wait, you've
Rings.
seen Lord of the Rings?
I have seen Lord of the Rings.
Keeps mark on your calendars, folks, all right?
I have seen Lord of the Rings, Connor.
Just seen
Don't
it,
look at
seen
me.
it once doesn't count.
I've seen it more than once. I haven't seen the
arse.
extended
Then
I
version.
then
knew
you've
that
not
was
seen
coming.
it.
but
I
I
knew
have seen it.
that little sentence was coming. I've not seen the extended
Talk-
So
version.
you've not seen it. You've not fucking seen it.
I have.
You've not?
I have seen Lord of the Rings.
I've seen bits of it.
It's been a while, but I have
If you've not seen
it.
the extended version, you've only seen half the film, Laura.
Exactly.
I've still seen it.
You're missing all
Ask
that.
my mum.
Yeah.
We used to watch it all the time. On
Doubt.
DVD on Fridays.
Gonna
Friday,
move into
Saturday.
your flat and we're going to be watching Lord of the Rings. It's going to be
Yeah.
one of the first things that we do. It's going to be
Okay.
awesome.
Oh,
The marathon.
That's
all
actually
six. All
that-
six.
That's actually really like quite sweet. Like first day in the flat, you get the ticket, we get a chip in or something like that, and you're sitting in a bare room, boxes all around you, and you fire up the telly.
Boom. Wingnut Films. Let's
Yeah.
go.
That's actually quite.
Kate
that's,
Blanchett's going to fucking talk to us.
that's quite beautiful. I quite like that.
It's fucking great. I can't
Actually, we
wait.
kind of
Yeah.
had.
We are
I
going to
mean,
be...
we should probably unpack and.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Somewhere to park our arses. We'll
It's
get a
the
fucking
law.
pizza delivered,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna listen to fucking Kate Blanchett talk us into the fucking set, and that's us for the
Yeah.
next like 10 hours.
It's,
so.
it's the
pizzas.
law. Yeah, it's the law. It's like first night in, fuck the boxes, get the sofa, get the telly in, biffed, party your hoop.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
But yeah,
I
what
like
about you guys? Have you got anything, any settings or
Yes.
themes or anything you like to combo, or is there ones that are less played you think should have more of a place in TTRPGs?
Real world settings. I like
Interesting.
Yeah.
the real world.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Whether it be historical, well, they're always going to be historical, but still.
Yeah.
Like the
But they don't have to
Yeah.
be though. You could have a modern. Like you've talked at length about your
About Shanghai.
Shanghai,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
And like New York fucking it as always.
Yeah, I know.
New York.
Fuck New York.
New York.
It was
I
one
had
of the
been
New York.
once and it was shite. I'm 90% certain I saw a dead man, like a man just dead,
Very
face down in the
possible.
middle of the street.
It's very possible.
It's very quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Just
that's New York for you. New York
Concrete
sucks. Go to
jungle
Boston.
where dreams are made
Yeah.
of.
Boston, Mass.
Nah.
Yes,
Or Salem, Mass.
Salem was awesome.
there's that.
I really liked Salem. That was really cool. Boston's
Crazy-
cool.
crazy
Didn't spend as
and-
much time there.
yeah.
But
Boston makes me feel good. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm afraid of no ghosts.
So to
Yeah.
answer my question,
Yes.
It's his fault.
Abuse, man.
Sorry.
Honestly,
It's his fault. It's his fault.
I've got three cats that are easier to control than these fuckers.
It's his fault.
Yeah, so I like real world, but I like putting that slight different twist to it. Like, so you can have that real world fantasy kind of vibe to it, or real world semi dystopian, like something's no quite right.
Yep.
Okay.
I kind
Yeah.
of like that feel and vibe to it. Let's say like the one that I'm doing now is the Necropolis that I'm working on. 1980s Glasgow, but you're essentially Men in Black, so you're dealing with the stuff that's not quite right and things.
So it's very Monster of the Week in that way.
Yeah, aye. Can
Then
be.
it's like Monster of the Week is a general base setting.
Yeah.
It's very, very similar.
Yeah, you're all right though, because other than like, obviously you got Necropolis, and I'm trying to think like Monster of the Week, I guess Vampire the Masquerade. Masks maybe. Is there anything else that's set in a kind of true to life kind of setting? Like,
Well, I mean, VTM's agnostic, really.
yeah, you can kind of set that like fucking
You set it,
Renaissance if you want. I
Well,
guess.
that's it, because when
kids on bikes.
Kids on bikes.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Fuck, fair enough.
Yeah.
Into the Loop, I guess, but that's sort of
Arc.
more sci-fi. Oh yeah,
Arc,
that the Filipino
my
one
new
you've got
one, yeah. It can be the now.
right now.
It could be right this
Roll for
second.
initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, we've not got anything.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But yeah, no, I like a wee bit of that with the like wee things like that in there for it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And is that because you enjoy the juxtaposition, or just because of how much it can stand out against the backdrop?
It can stand out against the backdrop, but it also means that you've got kind of everything that you kind of know there.
Yeah.
And if you're playing it with the right types of players, it's like, right, okay, you're in. If I keep going back to Shanghai to explain it, but we're in 1927 Shanghai, and it's like you look up what happened in 1927 Shanghai. All the Japanese came and took over. So it's
Yeah.
like we know that's a thing, but in our game, the Japanese are all vampires. So like that's what we were trying to fight off a little bit.
So we had a bit of fun in Never Going Home, the little mini campaign, because it was the start of 1917.
Yeah.
And the way my players end up being in the Bolsheviks, which would become the Red Army, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, 1917, I know what happens. Like, yeah, you do as the player. Obviously, the Romanovs are about to fucking bite the bullet, but it's not happened yet because it's the start of the year.
Yeah.
I was like, so that's coming. So it's cool having, like you say, you look up what was happening in that year. So I was like, okay, the Brusilov offensive just fell in its hoop. What? Like thousands of Russians died for like no fucking like territorial gain, so they're all fucking raged about that.
Yeah.
And then fucking dear old our little father Nicky and his family would fucking face the wall. But like, that's not happened yet. But it is.
Yeah.
I'm probably never going home. Is that the only thing I've ever kind of fucked about in the real world?
Yeah, but you've got that whole autism of World War One. This happened in that battle, and that happened in that one, and then that tank was your favourite tank. You've got that whole thing.
You've got tank autism, not train autism.
First class.
Yeah.
Battle of Auschwitz, 1916. Look it up. Oh man,
Tank autism.
tank autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Laura? Anything?
Yeah.
Anything you like? I mean, canonically, we animals and stuff, but
As a setting, though.
Hey, I think we pigeonhole her more than she pigeonholes herself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Laura's been playing
Yeah.
fucking Mortborg and shit.
Yeah.
True.
So I appreciate you saying that.
I'll
I am
give
just
you the
about
rope.
to pigeonhole
I'll
myself.
give you the rope. You hang yourself.
Yeah.
Right, we've got it.
I really like I like a fantasy, obviously, but like the naturey fantasy.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's maybe my favourite sort of setting. Like elves and trees and shit.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Elves and trees and shit.
Elves and trees and shit.
Elves
So
and trees and shit.
would that be low fantasy or is that high fantasy? I always get
Well, I suppose
confused.
that could be high fantasy, but just like in a setting.
Yeah.
So here's-
I like something nature heavy.
Yeah, so here's the fun thing though, is that there's a lot of like comparison to what we know as traditional fantasy
Yeah.
within the real world, like the Fae, as in like, so D&D has the Fae Wilds.
Oh well, then yeah, I suppose
Scottish lore has a lot of,
Fae-esque
yeah,
as a setting. Then
Look at the
with
fairies and
probably
Waldorfs
with
and
like
Morrigan.
a Scottish twist on it. I'm very much looking forward to Pale Tides because of that.
Oh fuck yeah, man! That's
Yeah.
gonna be so much
So
fun.
we plug for you, Paul.
get
Yes.
Pale Tides.
We like you. Get it, get it, people.
Yeah.
Get it.
Back to the weekend myself as well.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Good man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's, I think for me, that's where I enjoy, similar to yourself, Greg, is that kind of how bright something that is so different can stand against each other, but also mixing in kind of the tank autism of like being really knowledgeable about your setting. When I ran VTM in Edinburgh
Yeah.
during Beltane, like I knew a lot about the Beltane Festival. I knew a lot about Edinburgh. I knew a lot about the different things. So where people were
Play what you know.
exactly, and like folk were like playing in this world. It's like, oh, where is this? And I'm like, bang! You go down this hill, you turn this corner, you go up the newspaper steps, and you're onto the fucking you're onto the mound effectively where Beltane is. These are your exit routes, and I've got this vividly in my brain because I've lived in Edinburgh all my years growing up. So it's so easy to paint vividly something in that sense. And then when you add in your mystery aspect, whether that is the Fae, some other sort of creature of the night in VTM's example, but there's so many different things that you can put in a real world setting that people know. So you obviously Glasgow, a lot of 1980s Glasgow is still present day. Some of the shops and stuff will be different and whatnot, but generally the streets that the folk are going to be cutting about in.
Yeah,
Are-
Glasgow's not really changed that much in the grand
No.
scheme of things.
I also just fucking
Really?
remembered that 10 Candles game I did, I set in fucking Glasgow.
Oh yeah, that's
Which
right.
made it way easier,
Because they
'cause I
all
was
had
like-
to
I was-
try and get out the Clyde,
Yeah,
which was
I was like,
backed
right,
up.
you've started. You're in a flat that's burning down on Berkeley Street. Right?
Yeah.
You get this. You're like, like, fucking, you got to go here. And, like,
Yes.
and because obviously it's all our lovely players. Like, shout out to the guys at 10 Candles table. That was fucking awesome. All our lovely players were from Glasgow. I was just hitting out with fucking street names. Like, oh fuck, I know exactly what it is. There's a takeaway
Yeah.
there. I'm like, yeah. It was really. It helped sell it.
Oh, 100%.
So when like the horrible shit started happening, they're like, oh well. We could run this. I'm like, yeah, but there's no buildings here. That's alongside the Clyde. You might see. Like, oh fuck, you're right. I'll maybe go down there. There's no park near here. Like, it's just interesting. It's good
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Go do 10 Candles again, man. Fuck.
But then you've got from the player perspective though, see if it's something that you know when you're in the player's perspective. Like when I was doing that Aliens game, it's like every single one of us was super cautious about everything because we were just like,
Oh yeah.
fucking xenomorph in here. I know. Like,
Yeah.
Every single one of us was just like, nobody played it how we normally play, which is just going in, all guns blazing, let's just cause chaos and. Like I said,
That's the danger of
Lord
knowing
the
about
Rings
a
game, we set
setting
up a-
before you play, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out our pal Ash. Hi Ash. For when she jumped into a session of my Never Going Home mini campaign and was like, okay, what are we doing? Gave her the lowdown. Like we're in the proto-Russian Red Army. We're fighting against the motherfuckers. So what do we got to do? There's a post office over there. You got to blow up. She's like, cool, fuck it. Have I got grenades? Like, yeah, you got grenades. And she just like got into it. Like you say, no caution because obviously, it's, oh yeah, machine guns, bullets just kind of kill you, like that sort of thing. She's like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck it. Can I put a grenade through the window? Yeah, you killed like 11 guys. Cool. Can I put another grenade through the window? Cool. You done like another 6 guys. Like, can I put a Molotov through the window? Like, you fuck yeah, Ash, batter in. And everyone else is like hiding and taking cover.
Yeah.
And she just kept rolling really well and just kicking ass. I'm like, fucking look at that. Do this. This is great. Like, being cautious and stuff is I understand that it's cool. You get attached to your character and shit. I was like, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Especially like a fucking Borg and something. It's like, don't be precious. Get in there. See what happens.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Fucking shout out, Ash, man. You're fucking nuts. I love you so much. Oh.
But is
Don't
there any other like theme or setting that people I kind of as I generally ask that isn't represented enough?
I feel like the Wild West isn't represented enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Hard agree.
I mean, I've got your
We deal in lead.
yeah.
Because you've got that, right? So we dealing like, what's the other one with the cut that's essentially this poker hands?
Deadlands.
Deadlands. Yeah.
Alan's a big proponent of that. He's
Yes.
been trying
Deadlands
to
is
cook up
good.
that to make it one-shottable for a while.
Yeah. It's
Yep,
difficult,
yep,
but
yep.
Because it's a deck of cards and poker chips and shit you play with.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild, yeah.
Interesting.
yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
But then,
it's pretty good.
but then what else is there? Like,
It's not much
That would
else.
be a really cool mechanic to use. Like you were using dice,
Dominoes.
dominoes for your necropolis. Necropolis.
Necropolis.
Necropolis.
I've seen like
Doing a game where the mechanic, the dice rolling system is poker hands.
Yeah.
Balatro. Turn it into TTR. Take Balatro, turn it into TTRPG.
Please don't.
how
No.
though? What would you?
That's a good question.
You couldn't
Yeah,
do it.
you
It's
could.
just-
You could.
I just
do
started hearing the fucking song in my head there.
You-
And my
you-
eyes were like rolling back in my head.
You could do it, and I think you could do
Yeah.
it pretty easily. I think it might take a bit of work to like work on how it would work, but
Yeah.
when you figure that
But-
out, I think it could be very,
like you're saying,
very
though,
doable.
other than those two games, other than like
I can't
5e
think-
conversions, yeah, I can't think of anything else.
else
That's-
that would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Savage Worlds as a system
Yeah.
is very agnostic, and I think one of the pre-made campaigns they do is set in the Wild West. But again, that's not a solely set in system. It's not like its
Yeah.
base theme.
Like you could 100% do a Blades and a Forge in the Dark reskin.
Yeah.
Put it Wild West, and you've then got Red Dead Redemption, the
Yeah.
game,
Do you know what?
the
Yeah.
TTRPG.
A
That's
friend of
how it is.
mine, started running Wild West set in the Appalachian Mountains,
Oh,
which is like where
fucking
all
backwards.
Yeah.
which is where all the Eldritch horrors and
The
stuff live.
skinwalkers and the Wendigos and shit. Oh,
Exactly.
that'd be fucking cool.
Set in
Mothman.
that time period. So it was very cool. Again, because you kind of know what you might bump into, but there's too big a pool of what you could that you just don't know until you start finding little bits of evidence. It's almost like playing phasmophobia.
Yeah.
Like you're finding little bits of evidence that allow you to kind of figure out, okay, well, this is the signs of this creature. We think this is what it is. But no, I wholeheartedly agree. Like the Wild West is such a, in that time period of like the gold rush, you know, building the railways and things. There's so many incredible themes that you can build from. I mean, like, as you love an uprising.
I do.
That whole fucking gold rush. Big up. Like there's so
My
many
mind's
opportunities
just
for uprisings.
song.
I mean, you get like Australian hero Ned Kelly. I mean,
He was a fucking hero, not a criminal. He was a hero, not a criminal. Oh man.
but yeah, I completely agree. I think the Wild West is such an incredible.
Yeah. What about you guys?
It's like you said, like Wild West, you're assuming like America, but that time period all over the world, it was, I guess.
I mean, over here at the time of Wild West, it was Regency over here, so it was like Victorian era.
Yeah,
I would like to see.
I
Like,
keep forgetting that.
yeah.
The Wild West and cowboys and shit.
Oh yeah.
Late 1800s.
yeah.
That's so weird.
Like
And
I thought that's like your the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, your Alex Quatermain and all that kind of shit. They were your big adventurer, big game hunters, and back home everybody's having fucking tiffin and getting turned on by table legs.
Here, by the way, though, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen would be an incredible system.
You could have some fun with that.
You could have a lot of fun
You
with
could have
that.
some fun with that.
Genuinely, that is incredible.
My brain is getting confused because I've never seen the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but I
Surprise,
have
surprise.
seen on numerous occasions the League of Gentlemen, which is a completely different thing
It's a
altogether.
local show for local people.
That's-
I
that's-
love that show.
That's more a me setting that.
That's a very. Yeah.
No, I think I'd
We
like
done that him.
what?
That's
what,
my favourite
It's
joke.
so good.
what do you think Hilary the Butcher sells? Is that his name? Hilary.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you
think-
think
yeah.
he sells?
Crayons.
It's
Crayons.
Is
yeah, I
it?
think
Is it
it's,
meat?
it's meat.
I
Just
don't think it's meat.
don't
I
ask-
think it's
don't
like
ask
veggies.
Don't ask any other questions.
Don't ask any other questions,
Okay.
Laura. Yeah.
I think
No,
it's
a
vegetables.
period-
You don't want to be tomorrow's sausages.
A period or setting, I don't know, and again, this is me, as we've so playfully called it, my tank autism, I guess. I would like to see like late Renaissance, like pre-industrial era shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because I'm really enjoying reading Into the Odd at the moment.
Yeah.
But this, because like during that kind of late Renaissance and pre-industrial era, there was a lot of discovery happening.
Mm-hmm.
There was still a lot of terra incognita. There was still blank parts on the maps, like that
So
sort of shit.
that's kind of Blades in the Dark almost, because that's
Yeah.
their Victorian into steampunk.
Yeah.
Like it's like Victorian industrial steampunk, but it's like basically it's like something happened.
Yeah.
And it's like something happened during that switch
Yeah.
that's kind of done it.
And the
Things
beautiful
like
thing
that, for
about
instance.
the beautiful thing about it as well is that to kind of go back to the point you originally made is that you can easily twist what caused it. Like, oh yeah, someone just had a bright idea to use steam to like spin a
Absolutely.
wheel to create energy, but that was actually some wee gremlin or something
Well, you-
from the beyond. That,
Well, you can go back in actual history and look at where the fucking the jumping off points were.
yeah,
So you can like imagine we never got like big into fucking like the Fallout universe. Imagine we just thought, you know what, microtization of shit and digital chips, fuck that. No, we're
Yeah.
gonna go into atomic energy. That's what we're gonna do.
yeah,
But like
totally.
before that, instead of like electricity, we could like Tesla coils and
Yeah.
Nikola Tesla was the fucking man, like all
Yeah.
that kind of shit. So you can like the branching off points are always like there. That's really fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
So
I've
that's,
just thought.
that's essentially where Blades in the Dark sits. It sits at that crossover
Uh-huh,
where
it's
it's
really-
like, right,
yeah.
here we go.
And fucking the Ottomans go back to our cardboard loving our cardboard cupboard loving friends. They technically created some form of computer. Do you mean like back in the day,
Yeah.
like some fucking like counting machine? Which
Oh,
man, you can have a lot of fun when you go back in.
You
history.
mentioned Tesla coils, and my brain immediately went Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Yeah,
That would be an incredible Borg setting.
electricity is the future.
Like that would be an incredible Borg setting.
Sparkborg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sparkborg.
Yeah.
That sounds really
Or like like Conquerborg or something like
Conquerborg.
that.
Command and Conquerborg.
Command and Conquerborg,
There we
yeah.
go.
Well,
'Cause,
you
like,
are
it's-
just playing Conquer.
No, Command and Conquer's a game. Oh, Laura's
fine.
never seen anything.
Because like the whole thing is a meat grinder.
There's a new board game that's came out. I've seen this. You need to see this one. It's literally it's Command and Conquer or something like that. But it's Conquers.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's
actually.
Conquers as a
shit.
dice game, and it's I think that it's a pun on Command
I
and
can't-
Conquer. I think.
Yeah, I love that. That's so good. Well, speaking of systems that we are all very familiar with
Yes.
and things that we enjoy in the whole, let's get into some indie TTRPGs.
Yay.
Does anyone have any particular indie TTRPGs?
I don't actually have any. This
I have-
Shut up.
Of
I
course
have
do.
none.
Of course I
Shut up.
fucking do.
I have
Shut
none.
Of course I do. Of course I do.
I have none.
Laura got none?
I got none.
Laura's
Have
got
you
none.
seen any that you want to get?
I've not really been looking. I've not really had
Nothing has taken your inspiration.
nothing has really sparked my brain.
The bookshelves can only get so full.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And they're getting full. They've got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then, Captain Comrade.
Yes.
Okay.
Look
so-
at this wingspan. Look at this.
look
Look
at
at
the
this stretch.
Look at
Look at him.
Are you hearing those
Look at him.
those cracks?
Maybe they can hear the cracks. Maybe not. I'm all popping and locking.
It's fine. I'll edit it. It'll be like.
So there's one there's one I've been looking forward to, and it's going to be here soon. I've got the digital PDF, all that kind of shit, which is nice. But like, you know me, I like having a book in my hand. I can't. Maybe one day I'll convert to tablet and just like get all my stuff on that. But coming soon is Berserker, aka Vikingborg or Ragnaborg or whatever you want to call it.
Ragnaborg,
Yeah.
that's good.
So,
That's
like
good.
all of our Borgs, they've all got the same sort of theme. The setting that they're in is going through that setting's version of the apocalypse. And in Berserker, it's fucking Ragnarok, the most heavy metal one of them all. And fucking the dire wolf Fenris is going to break its chains and swallow the sun. Everyone's going to fucking die. Cool. So, your motivation from the get go is just have a fucking scrap, which I'm into straight away. It's got to have the same sort of like kind of calendar, but this is obviously like all the kind of fates of like the Norns and stuff, like what's going to happen, and like you obviously have your players rolling the bad shit every day, but the classes are just, you know, deliciously fucking Borgian again. So yes, you've got like the skin changing actual Berserker who like turns into like the bear and all that kind of stuff. You've got Shield Maiden Valkyries, you've got the wee esoteric kind of hermit, kind of soothsayer kind of characters, then just like your guys who's like a sentient axe. It's mental, like just I've had a right good read through it. It's just mental. The combat seems delicious. It's the same guys who did Ronin, aka Samurai Borg. So that was Pretty Reckless Games, I believe. I hope that's the right name of the studio. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me check.
Pretty sure it's Pretty Reckless Games. But yeah, just double check. But yeah, Berserker. That's some people on Reddit have started receiving their copies now, which makes me think we'll be soon.
I got no Wi-Fi.
You got on the Wi-Fi. That's
I
great.
got no effort.
Cool. I'm either right or wrong. I'm Schrodinger over here. No, but it sounds pretty cool. It's just, I'm just excited for just another fucking Borg. I don't think outside of Trudvang we've got anything that's necessarily Viking-y like that.
I've got Svilland,
Svilland, yeah.
which is just a 5e
5e hack.
hack.
Mm-hmm. But I'm looking
For
forward to that. I'm
Viking
looking forward to getting people sitting around the table and playing big fucking hairy fatalistic Vikings just kicking fuck at each other.
Rad.
The beastry, of course, is fantastic. It's all your Celtic, Nordic mythology sort of beasties and all that horrible kind of stuff, from your trolls to your Draugr and all that.
Oh, what's the horse called?
The eight-legged horse.
Bad horse.
Sleipnir?
The one that's got eight legs.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
eight-legged horse.
Yeah. I can't remember its name right now.
I think it's
Probably.
something like
Like Fafnir the Dragon and Ratatoskar, all that, they're all in there. Emily, who's played fucking God of War, you'll know all about it. But that's what I'm looking forward to playing soon, because I think hopefully next couple of weeks we'll have it. And if that's the case, then it'll be coming to a tabletop night near you soon.
Yay.
There we go. Anyone else? In the Gregs, who's got anything?
I've not really got anything. I've got one book. I've not really looked through it yet, so I'll put this down and then we'll come back to this one in 2 weeks. So we'll put a pin in it now. But I picked up a book that it's a TTRPG that teaches you sign language
Oh.
as well. So all the spell components are literally
Oh, wow.
like sign language. So it's like if you want to cast a
Actually
spell, you
cool.
need to like cast. Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't actually think
Yeah.
that's real.
That's real. That's 100%.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh, is it actually? Oh,
or
okay.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I always thought that was bullshit. I
Well,
always
way.
thought that was bullshit.
It's the same as
enough.
in Welsh. There's a lot of like colloquial names for things that have gone viral. So like
Oh,
the
okay.
colloquial name for microwave in Welsh is
Popty
popty ping,
Ping. Or Microdon.
or jellyfish is
Skodly on Wibbly Wobbly.
yeah piscodi, wibbly wobbly. In my best Welsh accent, but those are colloquialism. There's not the actual
Yeah.
name in Welsh for it. But yeah, very similar to what Greg's saying.
So there's that. There's also Blood Bowl Season 3.
Oh, fuck
coming
yes.
soon. Yes.
I fucking love Blood Bowl.
Everyone loves Blood Bowl.
I was in a
Yeah.
Blood Bowl tournament with
Some folk.
some folk. We'll say some folk, because there was a whole bunch of drama, and yeah, where I used to play collapsed due to infighting, like some sort of horrendous civil war. But yeah, I was in a Blood Bowl tournament for a while. And it was really, really, really good fun. But there was a few people there that thought I was what's the word? Metagaming, because historically the dwarfs are tough as fuck to beat. You can't
Yeah.
put them down. They're really slow. They've got heavy armor. I didn't know that going in because the advice I would give everybody and the advice I follow. So I'm going to a hobby. I'm going to pick what I think is cool. I'm not going to sit and be like, oh, what's the best? Let's get the best fucking like win rate this season. Like, no, I'm like, nah. These wee guys have got fucking beards and they're fat. They look class.
Yeah.
That's why I fucking went for them. And a couple of the games that I was playing, a couple of folk were like, oh, have you got dwarfs? I don't know if I want to play. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is like my second game. You'll probably fucking trounce me. But like, I've seen that season 3's coming out. And it's like fucking Bretonians and the Tomb Kings. Oh my goodness.
Don't buy any.
I'm just
More fucking money.
just wait. I might need to
Please don't.
merge some
Please
together and do the Monster Squad. So I want to have Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy. I want to have like.
Oh, I was going to get the
An
gnomes.
entire-
wasn't
Laura
I?
was going to get the gnomes with
I was
the
gonna get the
fox
gnomes
and the
with the
geese and the badgers. Yeah.
Nice.
My ball.
Mhm.
And he runs away with
It's
the
my
ball.
ball.
It's my ball. It's my birthday. No, I'm not the other Connor. Island Connor.
No, fucking. He spilled a fucking pint over me last night. Cheers, Connor. He did. He got up to fucking say goodbye and put that pool pint of jubal. Oh, my boys. That was good. Cheers, Connor. Thank you.
Sounds like McLeod.
That's him.
Yeah.
Greg,
Of
see,
Clan MacLeod.
do you have any indie picks or things you're looking forward to? Or
I do. It's one that's been on my shelf for a while, and it's technically not a system.
Mm-hmm.
It's an accessory for making your games that little bit more thematic or dramatic. It's called the Fablemaker's Tarot Deck. And basically, it gives you a. So I backed on Kickstarter years ago. Unfortunately, one of the creators, not a great human, but the other one she's brilliant. But they effectively give you a book that tells you how to read tarot, but how to also interpret that for your D&D characters.
sounds
So
terrible.
basically, they have like the deck, and it comes with the session 0 system.
Yeah.
And then that is what you interpret. So you learn how to read tarot, and you interpret that for your D&D character. So you would like pull cards, and that tells you, right, this is your background. This is how you are now. This was your formative, like your reason for now becoming an adventurer. And then you can add additional flavor if you wish. You can pull more cards and stuff like that. The deck's gorgeous. One of the Kickstarter pledges was it was animated. So basically, some of the major arcana are animated. So they're like little sort
that
of
kind of holographic.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's fucking
And
cool.
they're
Yeah.
brilliant.
Rad.
The other really cool thing is that because it was through Hitpoint who did a bunch of the animated spell decks as well.
Yes, familiar with them.
Yeah, so they gave you they had collaborations with other creators. So you had Joe Cat is and he's a Wiggler, the character that's in a crap guide to D&D. There's a spell for
I
him.
love that thing.
Yeah, and they had other animated cards, but I have a full drive in my Google Drive full of animated spell cards, and they're all someone's uploaded
I have
them.
a feeling you sent me those.
Yeah, I probably have. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're quite excitable.
Yeah,
But they're brilliant wee gifts because you can they show you on the bottom of the card what the spell does, what the components are, what its spell type is and stuff for D&D. And I just thought that the Fablemakers is brilliant because it not only teaches a skill in terms of tarot, but it also shows you how to make your D&D character experience better in terms of giving your character some depth. If you think you quite struggle to make a tiefling that's not a rogue, who's not a
typecasting yourself.
yeah, exactly. I like playing tieflings, but I would like to be a bit different. I like to play rogues, but I would like to be a bit different. So I think in that sense, that's kind of why I really enjoy it, and it's something that's really nice about having that kind of randomness as well. It's almost like it's fated, so you kind of feel more connected to it because you're like, oh, okay, well, this is how it was meant to be. And then there's also a nice kind of point that in your games that you can go, well, actually, fuck this. I would like to turn right instead of the left. So it's a nice kind of character arc moment as well that you can build out of, and I think that's quite nice.
We should talk about these kind of shit, kind of more like the kind of indexes, because that makes me think of. I've got 2 books, but the one maybe some of my players know the most, and I think Greg's definitely seen some of the horrible things that I think Greg got. Is Into the Weird and Wild, by Charles
It's
Ferguson
real
Avery,
fucking cool.
who does amazing artwork for it. He also does the art for Never Going Home from Wet End Games. And Into the Weird and the Wild is just an index to make woods and forests and the kind of more
The bramble beast.
untamed, the more untamed areas of the world, just make them worse. And like you said, so basically in our Eberron campaign, there was a bit where the guys went left and said, all right, And I really needed them to go right because that's what the fucking plot was. And I was like, do you know what? And I pulled like fucking 6 weeks out of my arse just by using this sort of book and rolling shit because like they were going like deep, like Mosley deep into this forest that nobody ever comes out of. And this book was just filled with like the worst shit. The bramble beasts that Laura mentioned, which are these playful bear-sized sort of creatures that are all made out of like kind of briars and twigs, and they follow you just at a sort of distance, and they look kind of playful. They've got no face. They've just got a yawning black void where their head should be.
Nice.
And they follow you about, giving off the impression that they're cute and friendly until the first time you camp within sight of them, and then they try and smush you into the ground and use their roots to drink up all your blood.
Incredible.
And then there's like the skulk, which was that creature which I think you said about, which is the one that teleported using trees.
Yes.
So it could teleport to any tree roundabout as long as it was a tree. So it basically had Misty Step, but it could only go to trees. And that was
Step, but trees.
Bark Step or whatever the fuck. But like all the creatures and stuff in there are super inspired, and it's got no rule sort of set. It just sort of says like, what's its armor? Oh, it will be like leather. So whatever system you use, you go, oh, what's leather armor in this system? Or like, what's their hit points? Stronger than a man, like stronger than 2 men, like that kind of shit. So it's like you can sort of like kind of fill it out yourself. And then of course, it's got my favorite thing in it: random generation tables. So fucking many.
Oh yeah.
Because it got to the point where they're like, I didn't have that map. I didn't map this forest out, and it was like Greg and Mark and Katrina and stuff were like, what do we do? I'm like, oh, you're gonna fucking see. Yeah, there's a temple, and it's really old, but those cultists are actively having a sort of thing going on. Like it's in books like this thick as well. There's so much stuff in it.
It's a great book.
Really, really good. He's also got another one called Into the Cess and Citadel, which does the same thing, but makes towns, cities, and places of civilization way worse. It's got its own school of magic. It's called like cobblestone magic. Just like spells that are all about like, you know, fucking doing shit to like the kind of town. And there's like concrete crabs, which are these massive crabs that blend into look like fucking like cobblestones, and then like attack people when they get too close. Like loads of really cool shit for like making towns and cities sort of works. It's really fucking cool.
So good. Do you know who else is really cool?
What's that?
Our fucking Discord.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
get in the Discord.
I know.
Discord.
I'm going to my phone's just disconnected from everything, so I'm going in blind here. So let's get to the peanut gallery questions.
Indeed.
Get in the Discord.
Join now.
Get in the Discord.
So, any questions that are jumping out to the peeps?
I got one. This is a relatively fun one from Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt. How's it going? We can move to Matt now. That's nice, isn't it?
Cooey.
We can it's just not necessarily
I
game
don't know
related.
what camera's made.
That one.
What's
I thought I was that one.
No, you can be that one too.
I'm that one, sir.
Yeah, you can be that one or that one.
Okay.
what's what would you like your
Or that
last
one.
meal to be? So that's Cool Ranch. What's your last meal?
I thought we ran a D&D podcast thing.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Just a quick one, just to start us with. There's a couple of ones.
like a little-
Adele has obviously sent in fucking hundreds again. So yeah, thank you, Adele.
Yeah,
That's what she does.
yeah. I'm gonna find a fedora, and
It's not it's a trilby that the
Mhm.
reporters were.
yeah, but she's like a PI. She's getting too
Yeah,
deep.
fair.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she's gone full Sum 41.
Well, I can start because I know exactly what I would have.
Oh, go on then.
I would have, and it's your last meal, so you can fuck your culinary restraints and stuff. So if you want a bit of this, a bit of that, then that's what I'm telling myself. I'd have a big fuck off cast iron skillet still cooking away in front of me, chicken and cheese Dak Galbi. That's what I'd have with a good fucking 6 or 8 chicken or pork gyozas or dumplings for having with lashings of fucking soy sauce.
Yeah.
And then a big fucking slice of chocolate cake. That's what I'd have. With a bunch of beer. Cass beer or Pacifico Clara.
Nice.
That would do me. I'd be sorted with that.
Sounds too bad.
Nice and spicy. Laura, last meal.
I would have probably just food made by my parents.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know what.
You went wholesome
but
and sweet with it.
I went wholesome and sweet with it. I don't
course,
know
she is-
specifically what,
She's a
but
divinity.
it would be food made by my parents.
Do you know what else is wholesome and sweet? Fucking variety bar, man.
Yes,
I know.
Just love it in here.
sir.
It's fucking
Yeah,
class,
it's
isn't it?
If I was to have a last pint, it'd be a variety.
Oh, there we go.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Yes, indeed.
How we do it?
That's a fucking well done.
Do my best.
Greg's.
Yes.
Greg's.
What you got?
I don't know. Like,
Scrambled Greg's.
that was I actually got that nickname in high school. 'Cause
That's class.
yeah, somebody broke an egg over my head and I was like, oh, Greg Scramble. I don't know. It'd
It's
probably
actually a really hard question.
yeah, it'd probably some pizza variant of some sort. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like a big pepperoni deep dish.
I'm going for a really good spaghetti bolognese with
Ooh.
garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Oh,
Garlic bread
Mindman
for
thought that was comedy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everybody thought that was funny.
Garlic bread.
Interesting. Well, thank you, Matt.
And now they're flying flags on lampposts.
Oh, man.
It's the best. Any other questions that have popped out?
Yeah, so I've got, well, again, Adele sent Hunters in.
Cool.
I've got another one from Shona, though. We'll jump in.
Yeah.
No offense, Adele, but you've put so fucking many in. And
Hi, Shona.
And Shona has asked if your table was a movie, who would you want to be the director? Easy.
Oh.
Wes Anderson.
Oh, that would be rad.
Fucking
yeah.
Wes Anderson.
Yeah, I want Wes Anderson to direct my
No,
life.
you're not allowed.
You got to pick something
Why?
else.
No, of course
Don-
you can pick away.
Don Bluth.
Oh, wow, good shout.
Nice and wholesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really good.
Wait, hold on a minute. The person that has canonically not seen films is suddenly a movie buff.
That's
Well,
that's a fair point.
I've seen The Land Before Time.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that Don Bluth? That's not Don Bluth, is it?
No.
Oh,
and she's gone back.
Oh, well.
there, folks.
Well, I know
Oh,
he is a
fantastic.
director that has done wholesome animal
Films, yeah.
films.
Maybe.
Maybe. Let
Who
me
would I
double
want
check.
to direct my D&D or TTRPG?
No, she's
table?
right.
Yeah.
She is right.
Oh,
What,
okay.
did they?
Fair
Yep,
play.
Land Before Time, Secret of Nim, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Fievel
Goodness
Goes
me.
West. He did Tiny E. I fucking love Tiny E.
Yeah,
That's one of my
okay.
favourite films.
Anastasia.
Yep.
Wow.
There you go. It's a good director. Works.
Greg's. Your directors.
I'm waiting on my assistant here. What are you thinking?
Edgar Wright's the first one that jumps out at me.
Nice, good shout.
Yeah.
I was potentially
Very
gonna get
Baby
Edgar.
Driver.
I was thinking Edgar Wright, but I've got another one in my head.
Yeah, Baby Driver style Edgar Wright. Because obviously Edgar Wright directed the Cornetto trilogy, which are canonically my three favourite
Yeah.
films.
They're fucking
But
brilliant.
you've also got the Last Night in Soho, Baby
Yeah.
Driver, things like
Yeah, he's
and the new Running Man, which they're all
Mate,
very different movies.
apparently it's meant to be
Work.
incredible.
Looks it.
It's meant to
Man's
be
got
incredible.
range.
Yeah, truly.
Man does have range.
Yeah, I think I would go Edgar Wright.
Okay.
Edgar Wright. Sneaky good bowler as well.
Yep. Jordan Peele.
Oh, yes. Do you know what I was thinking? Like horror directors, I was like thinking, who's the most unhinged horror director I could think of? And yeah, Jordan Peele was top of that list for me as well. But yeah, that's 100% your vibe in it.
Yep.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
That could be
Jordan Peele
laugh.
or prime Mel Brooks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Combining the two.
Pure
fucking
shenanigan
class.
factor, yeah.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could you imagine
man.
trying to like take the new Jordan Peele film, him, and like making it Naked Gun style?
Aye. Well, he just produced that one. I did hear that he was absolutely fuming that his company never got the rights to weapons.
Really?
Yeah, he was raging about
Still
it.
see
And
Weapons,
then when
very
it's
good.
Yeah.
and then when he saw it in the films, he got even more pissed off.
Yeah.
I think he's like just raging that they never got that.
Cracked.
Uh-huh.
Cracked.
There
All
we go.
right, next question.
This is an Adele one.
Okay, here we go.
But it is good because I was talking to someone about this kind of recently, and
Yeah.
it's interesting hearing everybody's sort of answers on it. What are your opinions on fudging dice?
Oh, fudge and rolls.
Fudging dice, fudging rolls, adjusting the number of the dice you have rolled behind your DM screen for whatever sort of purposes.
I have fudged rolls before.
Why?
Because
I'm not saying you're wrong. Stuart.
sometimes I just really don't want to. Like, if I'm going to kill a character, I don't really want to. So I'll
Oh,
fudge
so you
the
fudged
roll.
it to a lower.
Yeah, but then I have
Okay.
also, and on occasion,
Fudged
fudged it upwards.
Yeah.
Because my players are like
Annoying you.
annoying me, or like they're not
But
they're
like,
not.
yeah, you've not hit anything in
Well,
like
yeah.
5 runs. Oh, fuck
Aye,
it, they're
or
hitting
like
this time.
they're not seeing what the danger is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's fair.
I think that's just that's the
So
annoying
you're,
thing with D&D.
you're quote unquote for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not gonna rip it. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fudge all the rolls forevermore.
Yeah.
Because what's the point rolling dice? But
I-
yeah,
I'm gonna
I
go
will
with-
and have.
I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I have fudged my rolls 3 times.
Fair.
Because I notoriously do not do it. If I've rolled it, here, let the dice like fall where it may, which is why at my mothership tables, my work tables, my spire tables, sometimes people motherfuckers just die.
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry. And yeah, people feel bad and stuff. Like, all right, cool, we'll make another character, let's do it. I have fudged rolls 3 times in the past. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So there was I'm not going to name who it was, but it was one of the home games for a while, and I know they still sort of come to roll with nights every now and then. But there was a character who was just fucking eating shit in combat, and I mean they were rolling dog meat, couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat, couldn't make their saves, where they were miscasting their spells, they were just like even rolling their healing potions to get hit, they were rolling like ones, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. And then they got downed, and I was like, you get advantage if you're attacking someone who's like prone, and I had like this big fucking Gagu come up to like try and finish him, and I got a nat 20, and I was like, he's like, not only is he dead, he's down to death saving throws.
Whiffed.
And I was like, oh, would you look at that? That's an 8. He misses. And I think the only other time I've done something like this in a similar sort of thing, there was a really sweet girl, I can't remember her name. It was one of the old Tollbar nights, and we were playing D&D, and it was a pretty nasty fight because I thought, oh, there's a lot of motherfuckers on my table. I think it was one of the ones where I squeezed 9 players in. So I thought I'd adjust the combat by, I'll just stick like 3 more of these fucking things in the book. It turns out they were handy as fuck, and we were only level 5s, so they were actually getting their arses kicked. And there was this lassie who got like really into D&D, and I think it was one of the first times that she'd played it, or one of the first times that she sort of played, and she had like tears in her eyes.
Oh no!
When I got to like her turn on combat, and it was like this big fucking hobgoblin warlord or whatever with like a fucking hammer, and I rolled like a fucking 19, and she was like this tiny sorcerer with like an armor class of like 12, and she's like, "What? Does it hit?" And I was like, no. That's a 9. That's a bad. Well done. You live. I was like, nah. I got really high, and I drove it at the ground like a tent peg. Should have been fucked.
Oh no.
I'm not. I never fudge my rolls unless like you can really get the heartstrings going, and then I'm like, oh fuck, okay then.
So
Jesus.
you will fudge rolls, but sparingly.
Very sparingly. Yeah. Otherwise, if I roll high behind my screen, fuck you. Get up here, that's what you get. Because if you roll high on your side of the screen, I'm not gonna be like, no, that's not fair. So I'm like, no, fuck you guys. If I've just one banged your character, I'm sorry, there's another one.
Yeah.
Bit different in a campaign, but I will fudge them very, very sparingly.
Yeah.
Let's take it over to our wizened adventurer,
the elder.
The elder. Well, elder statesman to a point, I suppose. But
I'm 40 now. Come on.
Officially crossed the bridge.
Yes.
Many happy returns to the big man.
Thank you. It's not about fudging the roll because I don't keep track of things for the monsters, and I don't keep track of their hit points.
Notoriously.
Yeah. And things like that. Therefore, so I'll keep going till the players are kind of doing it all right. So it's like, right, if I'm rolling, this thing's hitting. Like, yeah, okay, cool, right, you're doing that amount of damage and things like that. Therefore, it's like, if the player goes down, the player goes down. But it's like, yeah, if the player's rolling to hit me, and I'm like, okay. So I don't really fudge the rolls, but I fudge the stats.
Yeah.
To kind of just go, right, let's just play by vibes.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's very much your style, though.
Yeah.
I don't.
Exactly.
There's
but
a lot.
I'm very much in the school of don't give players a chance to roll for something if you're not happy with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I've done that before, where it's like I've done the entire, like, okay, cool. Someone's desperate to try and do something that's near enough impossible. I was like, okay, we'll roll with it. And it's like before the dice has even stopped, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Anyway,
don't even look at it like, no, you fucked it.
Aye.
No, that's happened a few times. So I was like, I'm going to try and do this super impossible thing that can never actually fucking happen. It's like, I got a nat 20. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Finally, great.
Yes, I think for me, I think the only time I'll maybe fudge a roll is if it's like the first turn in combat for the enemy, and I know that possibly based on the characters, they will probably scud this combat like into next week.
Yep.
They're about to rip the piss out of it. It's going to be a cakewalk. I'll maybe give the enemy or one of the enemies this like overpowered spell that they can do once and once only, and it'll be the first thing they do.
Sure.
So that it kind of puts that fear into them. They're like, oh shit, we've just taken a hoot of damage. We actually have to be a bit more cautious rather than having that god clumps of we'll scoosh this neighbour.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of the only time. But even then, I don't really fudge rolls because I think it's funny when I roll. Because canonically I roll dog shit constantly.
Oh yeah.
Like it was funny because I was running D&D on Saturday and I was rolling really high for my attacks, and they were like, where does this come from? It's like, well, actually, I missed my Star Trek game yesterday, so I haven't got all my high rolls out there. So they're all rolling now, so sod's besties. But yeah, in terms of like rolling stats, fudging rolls, I think I'm kind of with you as well, is that if it's kind of going to be something cinematic and there, something really cool's coming down the line, I think I might give them an extra kind of round of something to see what comes of it, see what happens. But yeah, if it's gonna only like boost my ego, nah, bullshit to that. Like
Fair
if you're a fudger because like, oh, I want you to die, that's pish.
Yeah.
Aye.
But if you're doing it for the enjoyment of the players, to make something thematic, or try and like build up a bad guy into like being a really powerful enemy, then yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna fudge rolls to actively kill somebody, because that's just cruel. That's
pish.
just mean. That's just not fair. And
Yeah.
like nobody's getting anything out of that.
And then who's trusting a DM that's sitting behind the screen going, oh, I got a nat 20, and then for it, oh, I got another nat 20, guys. That's 8 nat 20s,
but
oh my
like,
god.
I will fudge rolls if I'm like, yeah, okay, the players aren't seeing the danger here
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if it's like, oh shit, I have thrown 16 things at a little party of level 3 wizards.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do you know what else people don't see very often? The time is time.
Time is time.
Time is time. We are a
Time.
tight 1 hour of friendship.
Jeez, peeps, man.
We are too good at this. The other thing that we are too good at is promoting the Discord.
Get in the Discord.
Do your fucking
Is
thing.
by
Yes.
far the best place to catch us. Not just talking shite and spending lots of time chatting with our lovely community, share the community.
True facts.
But that is where you'll see us advertising our upcoming nights, our events the most. It's also where you'll see us organising games of pints and other sort of like kind of non-specifically rollweight events, but just hanging out as pals.
And where can you get a good pint?
Upstairs in the variety.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Ooh, or what Matt Tipple's been recently, a nice big fucking cold bottle of Aspel.
Did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I like.
Yeah, I'm a canonic juice drinker, so I mean, that is what it is. But
Indeed. Get in the Discord.
get in the Discord, do your thing. And until next time, troops, we'll see you then.
See you later. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
That's it.